Okay, so today we're going to talk a little bit about hand combinations and different strikes, not just punches. We're going to work different areas to strike with the hand. Okay, a lot of the early Kempo was based on in-close fighting with the hands in nice and tight, circular motion as we've spoken about before, but fast hands rather than long kicks that you would see in Taekwondo or the power that you would have like the Shotokan and the likes of traditional Okinawan Japanese karates. The Kempo was in tight hand-to-hand combat. Okay, so the first we're going to talk about today is our crane shot or the crane strike. It's called a crane strike because the bird, the crane, looks a lot like a flamingo, has its head is up and bent forward, the crane strike. And with this crane strike, we're striking here. We pull the wrist down and we're striking with the back here. And the crane strike will be used mainly to strike in and up and under to the groin. Okay, when you couldn't get a punch away straight, it would come up. You know, if somebody had an arm trapped, at least there was the movement from here. The crane strike could come up or under the jaw or even sideways into the throat, solar plexus or kidneys. They were the main strike areas for the crane shot. So we're going to work the crane shot. I'll work a couple slowly from the side, then we'll do them straight on, then we'll do them with a movement, and then we'll do them with a little bit of target. And we'll try and do that with all of our hand strikes on this session. So the crane shot, as you can see, from here, it comes up. Okay, after the old Karate Kid movies, that was the paint the fence, up and down. Crane shot going up, palm strike coming down, up and down, up and down. Okay, so from here, you see in a horse stance, you twist gently the bow up, that's our strike, and get that circular motion. My other hand is coming down as the crane strike goes up. So let's go for, I'm going to go sideways on. We go one hand, then we bring the second hand in. We go for 5, okay? And try and twist, bow stance, back to horse, bow, bow. Okay, slowly, ready? Each, up it comes, pull it down. Knee, and back. Sun, that's it. She, go. Now bring this, as the other hand goes, as this hand goes up, this is coming down, almost in a downward palm block. Okay, so we go. Each, knee, sun, she, go. And you can see him accelerating that up. It's whipping up. Let's go from the front. Each, knee, sun, she, go. Let's switch sides, opposite hand. Unfortunately, I have a damaged wrist from many, many years ago, which was reconstructed. So my crane shot in the left hand doesn't bend so much because my bones are basically remolded with pins and that. So do your best on this one. So if you're watching my hand, it doesn't bend a lot, so but you get the idea. Each, knee, slowly forward, sun, she, go. Now, 2 hands together. Each, knee, sun, she, go. I'll do it from the front. You can see that circular motion. Now I'm overemphasizing the speed of that circle. We'll bring that into a second where it turns into a punch in a moment. From here, each, knee, sun, she, go. Good. Okay, a very simple thing. So let's bring a target into that. I'm going to bring our friendly neighborhood Bob in. You guys can practice this as always with a cushion or some kind of target to try. Let's bring him up slightly higher. So groin level is here. If I was in close here, I'd be coming through here, boom, that way. And the beauty of the crane shot is as I strike here, you can follow that up, 1, 2. You can follow it up the body, boom, as you circle, under the jaw. Okay, so come around, 1, 2. So let's try, if you can get a cushion or something soft. Now don't go crazy because these can get quite sore. But get used to that circular motion. The idea of that coming in up into the groin, sets it up, boom, circle, second punch, you get that circular twist. Come in, we're going to work on that next, the combo, but for the moment, let's go. For the short horse stance, gears up, you come up and under. Each, bang, circle it around. Knee, circle it around. Sun, circle it around. Sheet, circle it around. Go, and around, good. Get the other hand moving with it as one comes up, the other one's coming down. It's covering, that can also be a claw shot coming down. Claw. We get this circular motion. One down, one up. I can come across the face, scrape the eyes, follow it up, boom, crane shot into it. For the moment, coming to the groin level. Ready? Each, circle. Knee, and circle. Side, circle it back. Sheet, and back. And go. Good. Okay. Simple enough. The idea is get that circular motion. Now, let's use that movement, that circling, and put that into extra strikes. Okay? So the crane shot normally was used for a distraction or something to inflict a little bit of pain. Because in itself, it's not an amazingly powerful shot. But if somebody had a hold of you, it was enough to, boom, they'd loosen their grip, and then you would follow up with the counter-attacks. And this is what we were talking about in our recent things about targeting and movement, when we move to throw more than one shot, particularly when we spar. And in the defense situation, very often one strike is not enough. So we want to throw more in. So we got to get used to the habit of forming different moves in combinations that they become natural. So the first one we're going to work on this in our combo. We're going to come crane strike. So that crane strike, it's going to circle around. See, this one's covering here. We're going to punch. So it's 1, 2, and we twist that hip in. Okay, I'm going to come back further from the camera to get the hip motion. So it comes around, up, twist, punch, and back. It's like a thrust punch through. Or if you want a reverse punch to the body, by all means. With the same hand, boom, has this momentum. We've gone back with horse, bow, horse, bow. That nice circular motion. So let me come back from the camera a little on this. I want you to be able to see the stances as well. We'll do it slow, and then we'll do it faster. Okay, I'm not too far. So I'll do a fine balance, huh? Okay, so from here, I'm coming. I'm in a horse stance. As the crane strikes, it's bow stance. It circles around you, the hands covering. Back to horse, back to bow, and in. So it's 1, circle, 2. We got it? Let's try it. We're going to go very slow to start with. I'll go on one side and then the other. Ready? 1, boom, into the bow, circle it back to the horse, and all the way back to reach hammer. See this other hand here? We'll bring that into play in a moment. Just keep it up in front. 2, and back, and again. 1, circle, 2. Again. 1, circle, 2. And 1, circle, 2. Last one. 1, circle, 2. How are we doing that? Hopefully it's going okay for you. Let me go the opposite side. It's close to the camera for you. Here, horse stance. Strike. Turn that hip. That twist motion we've spoken about. Strike. Circle. Coming back. Then. Boom. So you have that motion of the body twice on that. Okay, let's try our 5 on this side. Ready? 1, circle it around. 2. Good. You watch my other hand. As soon as that circle's here, it's up here to protect. We're going to be firing the chop in with that now in a moment as well. Double shot. Ready? And again. 1, circle, 2. Good. 1, circle, 2. Second last one. 1, circle, 2. And last one. 1, circle around, 2. Good. Difficult, easy. You know, you're tying in the circular motion and the stances, all in the hips. And we watched Sensei Yen camp a couple of weeks on a little video on our tonfa, the power generated from the hip. And we're also getting the other hand working. So let's talk about bringing the other hand into it now as well. Okay, we're in here close, we step in, crane shot as this circles around, chop as that's re-chambering, punch. Okay, so it's one as it's halfway through the circle, boom, chop. Because that hip is coming back, we may as well use it. See the hip coming back to the horse? So we fire out the front hand, chop to the throat, 3. It's a 3-strike combo. 1, 2, 3. If it's done fast, you're tight. He's been hit to the groin, hit to the throat. 2 very, very sensitive areas. I'll finish it off to the solar plexus. So let's slow that, let's break it down. This might get a little bit complicated, but guys, we're pushing on now with experience. That's time to get them hands working, in tight. Multiple strikes, in close, ready. Our guard is up, we come in. 1, the other one's ready, set in that chop position. 1, as it circles, 2. Back here, 3, and back. Let's go again, 1, 2, 3. So the one hand is doing the crane and the final punch, the other hand is doing the middle chop. Again, 1, 2, 3. 2 more, 1, 2, 3. And once more, 1, 2, 3. Good, let's try the opposite side. Switch hands now. You go to your left hand and this, it can get a little bit confusing, so just slow it down. If you're right-handed, of course. Your left-handed, the other side would have been harder, but you know what I mean. You're on your weaker side, you got to concentrate more. So it's 1, 2, 3. Again, 1, 2, 3, and back. 1, 2, 3, and back. And again, 1, 2, 3, back. One more. 1, 2, 3, and back. How are we finding that? Hopefully you find it not too bad. It can get a little bit tricky with coordination. Let's finish that off with a 4th move. Okay, let's talk. I'll go back before we do, just to the camera. Before we move to our 4th, I'm going to move Bob out of the way. I'm going to run through them again, just to get our movement. I'll do facing the camera and away from the camera. I'm here. 1, 2, 3. You got it? 1, 2, 3. Facing away, so the same way you guys are doing it. Let's do 3 of them with me. You know, horse stance. Crane shot. 1, chop. 2, 3. Good. And again. 1, 2, 3. Once more. 1, 2, 3. Let's try that the opposite side. Crane, up, 2, 3, and back. Again, 1, 2, 3, back. 1, 2, 3, back. Okay, let's put in a 4th movement. Final move on this. There's no end to how many you can add to this. Realistically, in a practical situation, remember, person's only in front of you for a certain amount of time. Even if you strike them 2 seconds or so, most, before they move or they fall or they try and hit back or they cover up. So you got to work quickly. Okay, so our 4th move, and it's going to follow the natural flow. Where? Flowing right, left, right, which is exactly what we've done here. Right, left, right, or left, right, left. It's just following the circle. Each hand just joins the circle. So Let's add in this time. Crane. Crane comes through. Chop, punch, thrust punch. A nice 4-move combo. Let's try it this way to the front. Ready? Crane shots. Chop, punch, thrust punch. And each time the hips move to give that momentum. We're in the fighting horse stance. Bow as it comes up. Chop back to horse, this re-chambers. Twist to the bow stance. As we twist back to the horse. That's our 4-punch move. We got that? Let's try 3 of them to the front on both sides. Then we put Bob into the equation. You guys get your cushion. Now, trying these slowly. Fantastic. Practice trying to speed them up. But don't risk losing the proper technique for speed, okay? So, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try it on the opposite side. Ready? Crane shot. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again. Guard up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once more. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got that. Tricky. Maybe not. But we got that nice and slow because we want that hand movement and body movement precise. Body's got to work with the arms. And it's got to work in tight. So let's bring Bob into quad. We're going to do it from a long stance and then we're going to do it from a shorter stance, okay? I'll do one with the back to the camera. So I'm facing the same way you guys would be for the moment. For the first 2, then I'll bring them side on. He's in here. I'm in a fighting position. I'll come in. 1 to the groin as it circles. 2 to the throat. 3 to the body. And 4 into the face. Boom. Thrust punch. Go again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's bring them side on for you guys. Slow process this one, but important to get right. Okay, from here, he's in close, he's throwing shots, so I'll come through his guard. I'm still guarding here with this hand. Boom, strike. See the way it's set here for the chop? Still got cover, but I'm set here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's do 3 more of them. 2 of them, nice and slow. The last one, a little bit faster, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's do this. Come up a little bit as if we're in more fighting position. Not down at low, but we're still going to twist the hip as we do. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So here goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bit faster. Let's go the opposite hand. 3 of them slow, 1 of them faster. And then we're going to move on to another hand combo. Okay. From here, ready? Deep stance first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. A little bit faster, a little bit taller. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the final one, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. We okay with that? Right, let's push Bob out of the way for the moment. We'll bring him back in a second. Now, a quick little drink. Grab one if you want there. Our next one, strike, is our ridge hand. Now the ridge hand normally strikes to one place and one place only, and that's into the throat. Because striking anywhere else with it, the possibility of doing damage to your hand is rather large. Okay, so we got to be careful. With the ridge hand, it's like our chop. Just turn on the side and the thumb drops, not so much the side, but drops under a bit. And we're going to be coming in with here or the forearm, and that's going to come right in, boom, to the throat. And a ridge hand is used in the defense situation very much when you get to the side of somebody and past them. Instead of punching here, we come around with that big ridge right in here. So, show you facing the camera, then we'll do 3 other side facing the other way, then we move on to Bob, okay? So from here, in a short fight position, we step to the side, coming through, and your eyes watching your own hand, because it's coming through. You don't want to miss target because you hit the shoulder, or you hit a cheekbone, or side of the head, you're going to hurt your hand. You're going for the side of the neck or the throat. So again, you come around to the side, and back, and you see I'm jumping both stance, the hips coming in again. Let's go this way with it. On the ridge hand, ready? And we go, 1, and back. 2, back, and 3, and back. Let's go the other side. 1, back in, 2, and back, and 3, and back. Very simple. Now, the ridge hand is rarely used on its own. And again, as we're talking about today, it's hand combinations. It would be used in conjunction, which means along with, more often than not from here, an inward block or palm block as we step, pushing something out of the way. So we have that. And you can see already there's possibilities. 1, 2, 3, 4. The multiple strikes coming up. So let's work on those. The ridge hand. We put Bob into the scene again. And again, you have someone holding a cushion. Work this, please, please, please don't strike anyone in the throat if you're practicing this in pairs. If not, use a mirror for your target. Stand in front of the mirror, watch yourself, just come around. Stop just short. See the way I'm on the camera? I'm aiming for my own throat. Get your target because the same height. There's my throat. Use a mirror or something, reflection in the window, the TV, whatever, as some kind of guide. So Bob's in front of me here. He makes a kick towards me, or a lunge for a grab, or a swing and a punch. I'm chopping to the side, and as I do, and I'm turning that hip in. Now, a ridge hand to the throat is going to drop someone like that. It's really going to smash him down. So our ridge hand combinations, we don't tend to throw many in because the strike to the throat is going to drop him. So if you're trying to throw 4 punches after it, they're not going to be there. They're most likely going to be on the ground or crouched up holding their throat, or actually knocked out cold. Okay? So let's try our 3 to the side. I'll jump to the side here, get you guys watching on camera. Ready? From the ridge hand, fighting position, and we go each, hey, and back, good. Knee, hey, sun, hey, good. Let's go the opposite side. Fight position, each, hey, back, knee, hey, sun, hey, good. Now, obviously, this is not for competition work, because it's going to do some serious damage. Absolutely not. This is for self-defense if you've no way of escaping a situation. So let's add into this now. Coming towards us. This time as we step, we don't just want to step and ridge hand because our head is still a little bit exposed. So as we step in, we're going to push across. An inward block, if you're not comfortable with that push block, palm block, as I do, palm block away, boom. See this rechambered straight away, and I'm going to come in, palm strike or thrust punch. So here's a 3-move combo. We step in, palm, reach hand, boom, into the ribs. Why the ribs? Because you've hit the throat, they're probably going to be starting to fall. So you want to aim low on your third strike, because the head's probably not going to be in the way. Because you strike that here, they're going to crumple. So our 3 moves are 1, 2, 3. Okay, now you can thrust punch there. Thrust punch or palm strike. In like so, driving that right into the ribs. And again, another strike, palm strike. So let's get our 3 moves here. Okay, we've no point in really going beyond 3 because they said they won't be there. What I would do if you're going for a 4th, it'd be 1, 2, 3, and knee on the 4th, because chances are the face will be down there in the way. But you can work on that yourself. Let's work that 3-move combo first. Ready? And we go. 1, 2, 3. See my stances? Bow stance, jumping, horse, bow, horse. Why? Power of the body, the torso, the legs. Give you that strengthening. Okay, let's get them 3. Ready? Again, second one. 1, 2, 3. And back. Once more. 1, 2, 3. Let's go the opposite side. Remember, if I'm going that way, that's where the palm block comes from. A lot of people tend to palm here and go, oh, where's my reach hand gone? And you left with this hand out. You can recover from that and do combinations. But for this one, get used to it. He's in front, we step, palm, push the block, push the punch away, ridge strike, palm shot, or thrust punch. You're hitting right under the kidneys, between the armpit and the hip. Smack in there. Okay, let's go again. Number 2 on this side. 1, 2, 3. And again. 1, 2, 3. Good. We got that. Okay, that's the ridge hand and strike. 1, 3 strikes. Okay, let's move on now to one more we've done before, a lot of this one before. It's our claw and back knuckle working together. And it doesn't have to just be a claw. Moving Bob in close here. It can be a downward grab or strike to pull someone's guard out of the way. It's one that I would use a lot when I'm freestyle sparring. If I'm in close, I'll try and pull down that person's guard to come back in. So it's that circular motion there. Claw, back knuckle. Now, you can claw and back knuckle with the same hand. But for today, we're going to claw. Okay, claw with one, back knuckle with the other. I want a 2-hand combination. Okay, so from here, the front hand closes, comes down. As you twist the bow, the back hand comes across. That makes sense? I know some of these might be a bit tricky today. Okay, claw down. You can claw across their face with your nails, or you can just pull their hands out of the way. Now, a lot of this would be claw and back knuckle the same hand, but we're not going to use 2 hands as we said. 1, 2. Now, let's look at the way my feet work on that. Let's push the ball back. Okay, I'm in here fighting stance. As I strike down the claw, the hand has come up. Claw, twist the hip. As that comes down, twist, back knuckle. You see this one's rechambered. So left hand comes down as I twist, back knuckle on the right. And so when you're out of range, you're a bit further away from your attacker. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, let me bring that close to the screen. So you guys can get a better go at it yourselves. Okay, ready? 1, 2. Remember, as that claws down, as this twists, pull that other one back. Claw, back knuckle. And I'm aiming for the side of the temple, side of the jaw, or side of the neck. If you do that claw correctly, he'll pull their head sideways. See, Pob's head is pulled that way. Let's pretend his head is over there. Claw down, that's wide open now. Strike. Temple. Just to the side of the eye. Side of the neck. Or that jaw doesn't like going sideways. Okay. So from there, come down. Claw, back knuckle. Let's go 3. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. Opposite stance. 1, 2, and 3. Tricky, because you're reaching across yourself. Claw. Now that claw can easily translate to claw and punch, claw, thrust, punch, and this is what we're saying. You learn to use the different combinations. It's like we just did. That palm shot ridge hand, that's almost like claw ridge hand. Mix them up. Okay, so claw, back knuckle. That's a two-handed claw and back knuckle. Let's try it again. Claw, back knuckle. Claw, back knuckle. Claw, back knuckle. Opposite stance. Claw, back knuckle. Claw, back knuckle. Claw, back knuckle. Okay. Now, let's finish the claw and back knuckle off with doing it with the same hand. Now I know your brain's probably fried at this stage, but all this is for in close defense. When you haven't got room to move a lot. The biggest movement on this was that to the side and ridge hand. Rest of them, all in close. Okay. Damage in close. On the claw, back knuckle, right foot forward. Claw here with the hands covering. Same hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can get 4 nice strikes away. So let's try that one for our last hand movement on this session, okay? I don't want to overload you guys and have your brain absolutely, whoa, what's going on here? Okay, so the last one we did was claw, back knuckle. So right hand, left hand, or alternatively, left hand, right hand. Now we're going to use the same hand, okay? So now horse stance. We're going to claw. Other hand's coming up to cover. Right hand, back knuckle, punch, punch. Right, right, left, right. Okay? So right, right, left, right. Let's do it nice and slow. And do a brief recap then of what we have. And then we're going to briefly run over our 10 sparring reactions, which we haven't done in a while. Okay? So right foot forward, claw, back knuckle, punch the bow, punch the horse. We got it again. So step in, claw, back knuckle, punch, punch. Once more, claw, back knuckle, punch, punch. Let's try that on the opposite side. Good technical session today. Okay, we step, claw, back knuckle, punch, punch. Again, you step into it, claw, back knuckle, punch, punch. Once more, step in, claw, back knuckle, punch, punch. Okay, lots to process there. Do these slowly, very slowly. Then work on building the speed up. And we talked last week, the week before, about making some kind of marker with our tape points on it. Remember here we still have it hanging here, our little belt down with our red markers or whatever. One at eye level, one at jaw level or throat level, one at tummy level, one at groin level. To use those, claw, back knuckle, punch, punch. Again, for your different things, crane shot, chop, punch, punch, to work the combos. So let's very briefly talk those moves once more before we move on. The first one we spoke about. And I know this is slow, and it's kind of probably, maybe some of you may be very, very easy, but getting the movement between the legs, the body and the hands all working them circles and in combination is so, so important for self-defense. The first one, the crane shot that came up and under, has its circle, chop, punch, punch. So, okay, so work those. You step in, you're in a short stance, crane, bow, short bow even, as it came up, get back to that horse, boom, fire that chop in, as you twist back to the bow, boom, and back to the horse, boom, there's a forward move. Work that. Second one, out of the way, side stepping with that palm block and a crane shot. A crane shot's devastating, not crane shot, a bridge shot. Bridge shot's devastating. If that hits that throat full on, you will drop anyone any size, okay? So it comes in, you step, palm across, ridge hand, and from there, boom, you're aiming low with the third one, okay? Palm across, ridge hand, boom, okay? And then our fourth one, our double way using our claw and back knuckle. Our first one, where we use front hand, and then reach out with the back hand, claw, back knuckle. You can follow in with the third one. Or the same hand coming in, claw, back knuckle. Nice combos. So the first one, stepping in, claw, back knuckle. And the second one, claw, back knuckle, punch, punch. Please, please, please try and work those combos. You know, get them welded into the head. You get hand movement and foot movement like that, you're working in close, you're going to be very dangerous. Even from a sparring point of view, if you're used to that combos, you block someone in a competition, instead of coming up the crane, reverse punch, hit, hit. You're throwing 4 shots instead of 1. Everyone's hell bent on one strike, one strike. And as soon as we get back in here, we're going to organise an in-house competition to get you guys back moving again. And it'd be interesting to see how the hand movements and the combos translate onto the sparring floor. Because we haven't sparred nearly a year. A year it is since we sparred. So it'll be interesting to get all that rustiness away and get moving again. Okay, grab a quick drink if you want. Get yourself 2 markers. Okay, and we're just going to revise our 10 sparring reaction moves. It's been a long time since we've done them. We're going to run them again a couple of times around, okay? So, one behind, half a fighting stance, both stance in, and the second one. Our attack line and our defense line. We know this one well, we've done it many times, but it's been a while. So let's refresh the memory. Okay, we move them back a little bit more. Okay, move number 1 was our reverse punch. Okay, let's do that 3 times. We know these. Some of us may have forgotten them. Let's get them in the head again. Ready on the toes? 1, hit, and back. Again, 1, hit, and back. 1, hit, and back. 2, let's go to front short kick. 2, hit, back down. 2, hit, back down. 2, hit, back down. Good. Sorry, I get a dry throat. 3, we drop back, downward block. Ready on the toes? 3, nice. 3, and 3, okay. 4, we drop back and counter attack. Okay, ready? Toes. 4, hit. 4, hit. 4, hit. Good. 5, drop to the front. Up, guard up, cover off. Ready? 5, 5, 5. Good. 6. Remember, we side step like today. Side step, back knuckle. Instead of side step, ridge hand, we side step, back knuckle. Ready? 6. I went for a ridge. 6. Nice. 6. Nice. Good. 7. Side step and short roundhouse. Ready? 7. Nice. 7. Nice. 7. Nice. Good. 8. Number 8. Switch kick. 8. 8. 8. Nice. 8. 9. Spinning back knuckle. Stepping in. Spinning back knuckle. Leg goes behind. Twist. Ready? 9. 8. Back we go. 9. 8. And nice and slow to refresh everyone. 9. 8. And 10. Flying knee. We grab, knee through. Ready? 10. 8. 10. 8. 10. 8. We got them. I'm gonna go blank when we started doing them. Hopefully not. Okay, I'm just gonna do 1 to 10 once. I'm gonna leave you at that for today. You have to take a lot on hand movements there today. Ready? So nice and slow. I'll call them before we do. Ready? Number 1, reverse punch. 1, kick. Number 2, short kick. 2, kick. 3, defensive block. 3, hit. 4, defensive block and counter strike. 4, hit. 5, down, up and guard. 5, 6, a side step with a back knuckle. 6, nice. 7, side step with a roundhouse. 7, nice. 8, the switch kick. 8, hey. 9, the spinning back knuckle. 9, nice. And 10, the flying knee. 10, 8. Now me. Okay. We went okay after all that. So guys, I know, very slow and intricate to start. Some people find that very easy, some people find it difficult. But you got a lot to cover there in that you're looking to get your targeting right, you're looking to get your hands movements correctly and striking in pairs, and more importantly then to tie in the leg stances and body in to get you the power. Okay, your crane shot, following up with a chop and a punch. Okay, we got a claw and back knuckle at the front hand on its own, and the claw and back knuckle is with 2 hands with the counter strikes, and we got a side step with a ridge hand and low strike. Try have a go with them and your 10 sparring reaction. Okay, well done on that. Feet together. Domo, arigato, sayonara.